Possession up. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Karl-Anthony Towns.
In the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
Now, New York starting five. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, then it's Josh Hart, and it's Bridges in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bridges. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Garland, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Garland against Bridges, and down it goes. 2 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Garland against Bridges. Okoro outside. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Okoro, no good. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Jerome's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. And that one comes up a bit short.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big-time slam by Karl-Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
So it's the Cavaliers now, after the basket by New York on the other end. And it's Mitchell penetrating. The shot that time not on target. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, BA, what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Shots good by Hart.
Well, the offensive board for the 6'4" Hart, this guy is incredible on the glass.
Back to Jerome. Pass to Okoro. Can they get it? And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Hart. Here's Bridges. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 10. Allen outside. Here's Jerome. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Anunoby passes to Bridges. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. That's good from Towns on the assist by Bridges. Towns has got 11.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Knicks leading by 14. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Yep, count it.
How about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And it's powered home by Towns.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the pretty... Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Count the basket!
Just beating the buzzer. Listen to this crowd right now.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Knicks out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard. On the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Bridges. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Jerome, that's good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. Mitchell against Hart. Clock at 4. Pass to Robinson. And here's Anunoby. Tries a 10-footer. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Allen pass to Mitchell. Mobley against Hart. Mobley down low. Coming in off 21. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
With 2 shots, Evan Mobley. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction... truly matters in the league.
Screen by Robinson. From the high post. And he gets that one. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. New York in 5th.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Robinson finds Bridges. Unloads. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Jerome passes to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Mitchell. .143 left to play in the first half of basketball. Count the basket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Bridges. Here he goes. Jerome grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 13. The 3 from Okoro. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Hart. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's gotten his first points in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
2 on the clock. And so it's the New York Knicks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
And moving on here, that's it for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, hey, how about that? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league. This is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Over Brunson. Garland, no good. New York leading by 21. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tristan Thompson. That's his first foul. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. To the wing on the left. Achua for 3. The rebound by Garland. Cavaliers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
For 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Achua with it. Now Thompson defending. And he's going for the lob.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Here's Tucker. Sends it home from three-point land. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hits the three-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Brunson. Thompson pulls it in. Cavaliers trail by 19. Hunter passes to Garland. Back to Hunter. From downtown, it doesn't go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brunson finds Tucker. Back to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 5.
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners, Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Garland. Soft touch off the glass. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Achua inside, defended by Thompson.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Garland for 3. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Garland against Brunson. Thompson with the block.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Garland, the pass to Merrill. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Right side, Brunson. Lets it go from 14. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Brunson. And so it's the New York Knicks, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's P.J. Tucker. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. Achua with the dunk.
Just tremendous concentration by Precious Achua. You can't play defense any better. That's just great offense.
Outside Garland. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Shoots. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket. Here's Brunson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Tucker. Second shot opportunity. Tucker with a screen on Garland. Brunson. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Knicks lead by 17.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Garland. From behind the arc. And Cleveland another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Merrill. Off the mark there with a 3.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Left side Tucker. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland looking around. Hunter with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Strus the pass to Hunter. Brunson with a double team. On the wing, Strus. Achua with a steal. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside Tucker. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Merrill passes to Garland. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Shamet. Shamet's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A deep three. They get it again. Pass to Strus. Outside Garland. The three. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Tries the spin move. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And it's Allen who slams it home. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. It's Bridges on the wing. Stolen by Mobley. Fast break Cleveland. And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man, Mr. Mobley. What a pass.
Shots good by Hart.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell with room to shoot. Misses the jumper from the wing. Fires from way outside. The shot by Towns, no good. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Introducing the starting five.
This place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And the three ball is good. Maxey's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the 76ers. There's Garland. Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. Pass to Embiid. Oubre, right side. Embiid, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Maxey. Jared Allen making his last shot. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. You just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here's George. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Outside Garland. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 4-3, Oubre. The shot, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Outside, George.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Allen.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Oubre finds George. Drummond sets the screen for George. A rebound by Mitchell.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Allen with it. Maxey covering. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Okoro.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Here's George. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now, here's Garland. Still scoreless. Here's Oubre. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Mobley with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot on the way. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, George shoots over Garland. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro into the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And here's Garland for 3. They get the rebound. Mobley the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Back to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell finds Garland. Over Maxey. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Okoro wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Garland, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Here's Embiid. He has 5. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Get out of that man's way and be throwing down that power finish.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Philadelphia leading by 10. Maxey looking it over. At the elbow, it's George. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Allen. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Allen's got 8.
Look at the big man run. Allen out hustling everybody on the break, and you need to reward your big man in those moments.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
And let's check out the stats for Donovan Mitchell. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Here's Garland. Paul George making his last shot. It's up a 3. Okoro shot is off. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. George dishes to Oubre. George up top, covered by Okoro. Drummond sets the screen for George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with. And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And stolen by Drummond.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Garland. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far.
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fella.
taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Lowry. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Thompson finds Hunter. Hits the jumper in space. Hunter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Yabusele to the wing right side. Here's McCain. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jerome passes to Merrill. Traps in the tray. Merrill's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. To the middle. Here's Yabusele. Guarded by Green. Second shot opportunity. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jerome passes to Thompson. Tries it from 9. Jerome, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Fires from the line. Here's Bona. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Bona's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. Here's Jerome. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Back to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. And it's off from 3-point range. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Down by 12. Jerome passes to Green. And it's Bona with the rebound. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Count it. Good.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Here's Jerome. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
For Cleveland, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Yabusele. Still without a basket. And the wing jumper offline. Up top, Merrill. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Lowry. Here's Bona. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The 76ers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Here's Merrill. No good on the triple. 76ers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Kept alive. Pass to Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Merrill. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Merrill's got 7.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Back to Lowry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Edwards against Hunter. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Basket good. Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Tristan Thompson. Green is out there with Hunter. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Maxey against Garland. Scooped up. Here's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And Garland doesn't back down from Hunter. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
He's perfect from the line this time. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Oubre for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Okoro, covered by Oubre. A nice shot by Okoro. Philadelphia leading by 8. George looking around. And it's George finishing it off.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there. And clearly struggling here with the foul, still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Garland against Maxey. George sets a screen for Maxey. And George now top of the key. Back to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Garland. 5 to shoot. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 10. Here's Garland, and he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Maxey kicks to George. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Play the ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Allen. Wide open look. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oubre outside. And here is Drummond. Back to Oubre. Count the basket. And it's 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Over to the left wing. A nice shot by Okoro.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Maxey against Garland. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Garland, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Led by as many as 14 points. Embiid wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Okoro finds Garland. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 7. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Left side, George. Stolen by Allen.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Oubre against Garland. Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. The shot. The 76ers with another miss.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mitchell against George. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson.
Nothing quite like... the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Paul George. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Bridges laying it in.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Here's Maxey. Banked it in off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns on a screen. Fires the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game. He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way. Okay, thank you, Allie. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Anunoby against George. Towns down low, and he banks in the layup.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
6. Pass to George. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The kick out to Maxey. Five to shoot. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
They set the screen. George outside. No good there. Nice D from Bridges. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
So it's Philadelphia now after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Maxey. Drummond with the ball. Now Oubre. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Second, Philadelphia.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
Towns against George. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Here's Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
14-9.
Maxey surveys. Embiid from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Embiid's got 10.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Hart finds Bridges. Down low. Here's Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Lets a floater go. And Oubre with the lay-in.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well. He's able to score inside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Bridges. Towns a screen on Maxey. Throws it up high. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Knicks. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Bridges outside. Back to Towns. Here's the 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Towns.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
George with the bucket.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
It's Bridges on the wing. Maxey covering. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
The Sixers trailing, and Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
Look how confident George is inside. Just pops it in.
Towns passes to Robinson. Left side Hart. It's stolen by Oubre. Pass to Drummond. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Bryn?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Drummond passes to Embiid. Kicks it to George. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive and the jam by George.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
Bridges against Maxey. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 9.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's Oubre. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
In transition, Oubre will feast on those kind of opportunities, quick to the rim.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, BA, and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Maxey passes to George. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Maxey against Bridges. Pass to Robinson. And there's the lob. Towns can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And the jam by Drummond.
And Drummond just rising up and gets on top of the defense.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. The shot off that time. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. 1 second left.
The officials will have 2 minutes.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they're going to take a look at this replay.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Sixers, 33.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee, just stinging you.
Okay, guys, now let's see what... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Kyle Lowry, and it's Walker in at the 3. Yabusele, 6 on the shot clock.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Brunson. Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Lowry against Brunson. The three is up. Lowry, good. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Brunson misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 6. Left side Brunson. Pass to McBride. Fires from deep. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulations.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA
These
rules.
personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
The thing that makes Kyle Lowry so exceptional and special for the role that he plays is he could create offense for himself, create offense for his teammates, and he winds those in so seamlessly.
That one's good for 2. Bona's got his first 2 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? He's just continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Here's Yabusele. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
And this is where P.J. Tucker really gets the job done. On the defensive end, he's going to bring that intensity. Game in, game out.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Lowry against Brunson. Pass to Shaman from outside the arc. The rebound by Lowry. The Sixers lead by 5. To the paint. Here's Bona. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 9 points now in the second half.
And Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
7
And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
With the floater, and he lays it up and in. Lowry's got 11.
Lowry with some soft touch that time, and really skilled, just measuring that one up.
Outside Brunson. Takes a three. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 8. Gabaselli dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
52-44.
Here's McCain. No points so far. Outside Walker. The Knicks pull it in.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Brunson. Take it off in transition. Jalen Brunson.
He wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
New York ball. Substitution on the court.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
George for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop them.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Maxey. Outside Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Anunoby on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 8-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And the basket by Bridges.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself. Pass
to Oubre. got a piece of it.
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out.
Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Oubre on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 10. Bridges outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. Watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
New York ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Bridges passes to Hart. Counted from distance. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in.
13
Pass to Oubre. Launches a three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Gotta know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
Bridges misses.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
They get it back. Embiid. Another shot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Knicks trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the game. Elbow shot on the way. And it's Brunson missing. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
15 foul. Joel Embiid.
And he drops it first. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Payne. Right outside to end the run. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Maxey. There's the triple, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
Philadelphia leading by 12.
56.
George outside. Screen by Embiid. The baseline J. Nice shot by George.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Joel Embiid.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
From deep three-point land. And it's Beauchamp missing.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
For 3, George. And it's New York with a rebound. It's stolen by Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside
Coming up next, the Cavaliers. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. Just a quick look. Now, and how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Mikal Bridges.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the point. And for New York, Robinson is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Bridges in at the point guard position. Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin. And there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter. And he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Offline with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anunoby has the open look. A rebound by Mitchell.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Fires for three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Tries it from 19. Cavaliers with the rebound. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
And here is Anunoby. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. They get it back. Robinson finds Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, Bridges looks good on that jumper right there, looking pure.
Pass to Allen, stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Bridges, banked in off the glass. Bridges got 7.
Cavaliers lead 9-7.
Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Here's Okoro after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Great look, but off the mark. Hart, wide open, he fires. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Cavaliers leading. Allen with the ball. Hart covering. Jerome, no good with the triple. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And again, it's New York.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Jerome. Scoreless thus far. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Hart, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
Bridges outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Jared Allen. The Knicks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Brooklyn Nets. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Rebounded by Hart. And here are the Knicks. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Bridges. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Goes back up. Okoro. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
They've got Towns, Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hart in at the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second half. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Here's Mobley after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Mobley wide open. Off target with his 3. So for New York, their last game will win against the Kings. And Towns gets it to go.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Mitchell against Anunoby. And it's in there. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Swiped away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And it's Mitchell missing.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Here's Jerome after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Hart the pass to Towns. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Bridges inside. Here's Anunoby. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
First team foul.
Ball's knocked loose.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Okoro shot is off. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. That gives them the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Jerome. A kick out to Mobley. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bridges got 11 points.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Knicks foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
No foul. Fourth team foul.
The first one falls.
Donovan Mitchell at the line. 2 shots.
And Mitchell drops them both. With it. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You know, I love what they're doing. Being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks. Keep feeding the beast. Yes.
Now let's take a moment. And that is it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Tristan Thompson. Garland is out there with Max Strus. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Tyson in at the power forwards position. Well, break, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Hunter. Second chance shot. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Cleveland's has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Garland kicks to Strus. Brunson against Garland. Brunson, left side, to the middle. Tucker, the pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Achua. Now, here's Shannon. They get the rebound.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Garland. Nothing on the board. Strus's shot is good.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's McBride. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And the shot goes in.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland finds Hunter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. There's the lob to the hoop. The dunk by Achua.
Well, with a little style is the vertical threat that is Precious Achua. That's a precious finish.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
Well,
and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Defensive foul, Jalen Brunson.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The play will be reviewed under NBA
Seeing
rules.
replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good from Strus. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Stolen by Brunson. The dunk by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Hunter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Second, the Knicks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Brunson, hard finish inside.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Strus. For the tie. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound advantage is starting to add up.
Now Merrill. Back to Strus. A 3. Stolen by Tucker. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Now let's hear what Coach Tom.
Make sure we're talking on defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Anunoby out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Towns gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. For 3, Mitchell. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mobley with some arc. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Towns penetrating. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Okoro dishes to Allen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. New York leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Knicks ball.
Bridges finds Hart. Back to Bridges. A steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mobley. Finished off the break.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Robinson. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Mobley. And the Knicks miss again. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell wide open. Here's Allen. It's good. Jared Allen's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Pass to Hart. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Bridges. There's the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
No foul. 2nd team foul.
Allen against Robinson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Here's Towns. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Karl-Anthony Towns.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. 4 on the shot clock. Takes a 3.
Well, this is just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
Towns sets the pick for home. Outside Robinson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Uses the glass on the way. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
That is big-time composure from Mikal Bridges. Backs against the wall. Got to have a bucket, and he delivers.
Now, here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. It drops. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lived with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
On the wing, Bridges. Robinson passes to Towns. They grab their own miss.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes pop.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Post-game
defensive foul charge to Isaac Okoro.
The time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay reviews, that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Here's Okoro. Oh, then shot at a chance, but no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times
welcomed. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeAndre Hunter.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's Jerome in at the 1. And for the 76ers, they've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Paul George, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Clock at 6. Embiid finds Drummond. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here comes Cleveland. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Maxey with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Maxey. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Oubre can't hit.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Mobley with it, picked up by Embiid. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth. A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
Here's the floater, and it's good for 2. Maxey's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Jerome, and he gets the bucket.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
76ers trail by 6. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Here's George. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Allen. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Embiid misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Allen outside. 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 8-point game. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's George. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Pass to Jerome. Wing shot on the way. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. Now here's Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Outside Mitchell. Allen on the wing. Pass to Jerome. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Embiid with it. Outside Oubre. Outside Maxey. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Darius Garland. He's checked in for Cleveland. Back to George. To the wing, right side. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Off target from the wing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Fires it. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Embiid finds Drummond. Outside Oubre. Pass to George. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be. You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Maxey. And here's Embiid, covered by Mobley. Embiid can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 7. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full back.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. And the jam by George.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
1:36 left in the first half. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
That one drops for him.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
George feels it out a bit. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer Embiid. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. It's stolen by Oubre. Maxey passes to Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it's Mitchell scoring off the run out.
Allen with quick feet and showing you quick hands there. That allowed him to come up with that pilfer.
76ers trail by 7. Pass to Oubre. 40 seconds left to play in the first half.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. Driving in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Outside Maxey. Yep, that one goes. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Got a piece of it. And now the Sixers on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And so Oubre nails them both. Here's Jerome. That'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
What a playmaker. Mitchell makes everyone around him better. He's an elite scorer, strong defender, making an impact at both ends.
All right, fellas. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Walker, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Over to the wing. Here's Bona. Thompson with some nice D.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Outside Garland. Lets it fly. They get it back. Back to Merrill. Hunter against Lowry. Thompson passes to Hunter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 76ers trail by 8. Lowry with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Lowry, good. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
And Sam Merrill picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in.
In for the Cavaliers.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's McCain. He takes it in, and the layup falls.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Lowry against Garland. Merrill outside. Back to Garland. Lowry with a steal. Here's Yabusele, covered by Merrill. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I love the hustle from Lowry there. Outstanding job prying the ball away.
Here's Thompson, out to Garland. Merrill outside. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Right side Strus. Takes the 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. The Sixers trailing. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And he makes it. Merrill's got 4 this quarter.
Tyson.
And so here is Philadelphia. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
It's the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, Philadelphia.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Merrill. And the second free throw is good.
2 minutes remaining in the
Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Porter with a screen on Lowry. And he's going for the oop here. Porter's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Yabusele.
And they did a great job of protecting the ball. Second fewest in turnovers. That's tough to accomplish in today's fast-paced style.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D. Jerome's checked in for Cleveland. And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside Strus. Pass to Jerome. Strus up top. He's scoreless. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
The Cavs trailing. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot goes down. Jerome's got 9 points.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Lowry outside. The kick out to Walker. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Tyson. Here's Jerome. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 11.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Cleveland on top. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. setting the floor for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's Merrill in at the point. Drummond passes to Embiid. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. And George with the jam.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
George outside. Drummond up top. Back to George. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Mitchell, the pass to Merrill. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Drummond. Now Oubre. George outside. 5 on the clock. And here's Drummond. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mobley. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's stolen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Embiid. They trail by 3. For Philadelphia, they've got half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh! Embiid packs it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
The assist.
Merrill into the lane. Okoro up top. Mitchell against George. 6 to shoot. For 3, Allen. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Mobley. For 3, Maxey. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Allen outside. A minute 53 left in the 4th quarter. Count that one.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Here's George. From down in the low post, it goes. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Pass to Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
At the line for 2. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Crafty move, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Outside Maxey. Kicks it to George. Pass to Oubre. On the take, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And we know Oubre's not shy. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jerome's checked in. And so he drops them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Mitchell on the attack. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. And that one misses. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
George passes to Maxey. Embiid with it. The 3-ball. The Sixers with another miss. Now here's Okoro. Maxey covering. Pass to Jerome. Mitchell, a screen on Maxey. Outside Mitchell. Back to Jerome. Jacks up a 3. No good from 3-point range. Maxey surveys. Fires from deep. And he drills the triple.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
To force OT. And it goes! It's a big shot at the buzzer.
That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a 3, and he delivered.
Yes, time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings, and it's Jerome in at the 1. Who poked away. Mitchell against Oubre. Right side Mitchell. And now the Sixers on the break. And the jam by George.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition. Times it perfectly and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Mobley throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Maxey. Allen against Embiid. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Mobley passes to Allen. And they take the lead.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Kicks it to George. Back to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And he lays it in. now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge. Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Mitchell, the pass to Jerome. It's rebounded by George. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
The 3, and he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Here's Jerome. Maxey covering. Mitchell against George. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. To the inside. Mobley outside. Lets the 3 fly. Drummond grabs the miss. George against Mitchell. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
For 3, Maxey. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought, but when they went into overtime, they really
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Fine. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. On 2K. Sport. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Mikal Bridges.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 2. And for Philadelphia, Paul George is out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Wasted no time on that one. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
In the corner, George with it. And stolen by Anunoby. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
George against Anunoby. In the corner, it's Oubre. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
Crafty at cashing it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Maxey finds Oubre. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hair.
Now here's Towns. Last game, 26 points. Yep, that one goes in there.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
RJ, talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Maxey after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
His first personal foul.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now, here's Hart. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Bridges against Maxey. George looking around. It's rebounded by New York.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hart, wide open, he fires. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Hart's got 5 points so far. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And here is Hart after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. And the basket is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Maxey. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Drummond. Shoots from 12. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. And there's the drive. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Here's Bridges. There's the lob to Towns. And stolen by Drummond. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Embiid against Robinson. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What?
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the 1.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And it's Towns missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up that jump shot.
Anunoby against George. Maxey on the wing. Here's Drummond. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
The tray. Hart, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Bridges with it. He's got 5. Here's Robinson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Bridges against Maxey. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
The 76ers leading. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Towns. And Towns throws it down.
7-footers are not supposed to dribble like that, but don't tell Towns.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Launches a three. Here's Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Robinson passes to Hart. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:14 left in the first half. Towns sets the pick for Hart. It's good from long range. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Drummond passes to Maxey. All sorts of time. It's good. Maxey's got 9 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Drummond with it. Bridges covering. They grab their own miss. Outside for George. There's the triple. That one no good. The Knicks leading by 3. And Anunoby slams it in.
Assisted by
taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Embiid inside. Defended by Bridges. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the lob to Towns. And stolen by Drummond. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Knicks. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
We often talk about efficiency.
That is more than enough of...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Walker. And it's Bono in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Philadelphia's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's McBride, guarded by Walker. McBride passes to Shamet. Tucker a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Walker with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
3-pointer, Lowry. Good on the 3-point shot. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Here's Brunson. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the dunk by Walker.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to McBride. There's the pick. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Here's McCain, defended by McBride. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McBride. Still yet to score. Here's Tucker. Wide open shot is on the money.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside Lowry. Walker is screen on Brunson. From deep. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From deep, Walker. The rebound by McBride. New York trailing. There's Shamet. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's McCain. Unloads. Misses the baby hook. New York has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The dunk by Achua.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to McBride. For 3. Walker with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 3. Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Lowry against Brunson. Now Tucker. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Lowry penetrating, and the shot is good. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
You gotta like how Lowry puts his head down and just charges in on the drive.
Brunson against Lowry. Here's Tucker. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McCain. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult...
The play is under video review, under NBA rules.
To catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's picked off. Hart finds Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Knicks lead by 1. And now we take a listen to the recent huddle from...
Gotta make hustle plays. Be first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the point. Towns against George. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Wow, and George absolutely fools him with the pump fake there, able to get him off his feet and draw the contact.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby outside. Towns kicks to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Nice effort by Bridges. He's got that wiry strength.
Embiid, the pass to Drummond. Towns with it. Maxey covering. Towns with the bucket. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for New York.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Defensive foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his 3rd personal foul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Hart kicks to Bridges. Pass to Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Anunoby against George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Embiid with it. 3-pointer. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
And he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Here's Hart. And he jams it with authority.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On defense, the Knicks. Now, here's Oubre. Outside for George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oubre passes to George. And the 3 off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
For 3, Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered.
Outside, Maxey. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Oubre against Hart. Shot clock at 6. George out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up on such a clever offensive player.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Drummond missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Towns. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Embiid from outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
And they double up Embiid. Drummond finds Oubre. Back to Drummond. Stolen. Here's Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Maxey with the screen on Anunoby. Bridges against Maxey. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Karl Anthony Towns.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Maxey against Bridges. Pass to Drummond. Maxey on the wing. Shoots the 3. Tries again. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
Never want to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Offensive rebound. Outside for George. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people. They had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
The Philadelphia 76ers, ENT everybody, get loud for them once again.
There's 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Oubre with the steal. So it's New York picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.